One of the biggest winter events in Japan is the Sapporo Snow Festival, with nearly 200 snow and ice sculptures. Food is also an important part of winter in Japan, so join us today to find out more. Hello and welcome to Tippsy. My name is Sky and I will be your guide today as we explore the 74th annual Sapporo Snow Festival. I won't lie to you, it's pretty cold here today, but I'm excited to take a look around and see all of the fantastic art, because let's face it, this is art all around us today. If you like content like this, maybe you should think about subscribing. Anyway, let's take a look around. So this impressive sculpture is of Shohei Ohtani, and if you guys are baseball fans, you are absolutely going to know who this is. He's probably one of the most famous people in Japan at the moment. The detail is insane. It's kind of scary. I can't imagine how I would react if I saw a snow sculpture of myself. I think that's pretty terrifying, but this is so cool. The detail is astonishing. So Odori Koen is designed in a really unique way. So although it's just one park, it is separated into blocks, which makes it really easy to navigate festivals such as the Snow Festival, because you can visit different sections at each time. And I love that. I think it's so useful. You can't get lost. If you're a fan of Japanese pop culture or Japanese sports, you will absolutely love this festival, because they have a snow sculpture based on any major celebrity or animated figure in Japan. Like the one next to me here, which is based on the popular movie Spirited Away. And again, the detail is just incredible. Sapporo TV Tower is the most iconic building in the city. Built in 1957, it's a whopping 147 meters high and even has an observation deck. If you look just down there, you can actually see the mountains. So not only do you get a view of these fantastic snow sculptures, but you can also see some mountains as well, even though we're in a major city. Crazy. I love Japan. So not only are there loads of small snow sculptures, but there are also huge ones like this behind me, and this is made entirely of snow, which is absolutely mind-blowing. These huge sculptures are also accompanied with very dramatic music, and also in the evening they're going to be lit up, so they're going to look absolutely spectacular. I mean, to be honest, they already do, but it's going to add to the effect. It's worth noting we arrived here super early and it's already relatively busy. So if you do want to come to the Sapporo Snow Festival, my advice would be to come as early as you can. I think this is my favorite part. I feel really bad saying that, because obviously there are like these massive snow sculptures here, but I love these. These are so cute. So I think these are actually made by members of the public, and I love the variety. It's like a nice little twist on the classic snowman. They're so cute. I love them. And they're completely surrounding this little section here. They're adorable. It's nice that members of the public can just contribute in their own little way. I love it. This sculpture has been made from snow, and the horse looks so realistic. Like, I couldn't even imagine drawing a horse that even looks remotely realistic. And yet there are people out here that can make it out of snow. That's incredible. How is this possible? I need to know. This magnificent sculpture behind me is actually of the old Sapporo station. 3,600 self-defense personnel built this over a span of 28 days. So it took a tremendous amount of manpower to build, and quite a long time as well. But I think their hard work definitely paid off, because the detail in this is astonishing. It's like it's made of wood. I feel like you can see that, but it's made of snow. It's just truly amazing. I don't think I'll ever get over this. I could never create something like this, ever. And it's just amazing that people are able to do that. But so many people, 3,600 personnel made this. There are 196 snow and ice sculptures spread out throughout the city to mark this event. But in this cold weather, food is the best way to keep warm. We've escaped the cold in this cute standing izakaya in Susukino, and we're about to start eating some oden, which is a very popular dish people have in the winter in Japan to warm yourself up, and it's very versatile, so you can have many different things in it. We've gone for some fish cake, radish, and a cabbage roll, and I can't wait to try this because it's just the thing I need to heat myself up. Itadakimasu. That's lovely and warm. I feel like I'm heating up already. Oden is a Japanese staple during the winter months. It's a soy-flavored dashi broth with boiled eggs, fish cakes, and cognac. This fish cake is so soft. It's lovely. I cannot contain my excitement because look at the size of this radish. It's huge, and this is one of my favorite Japanese vegetables, daikon. It's like a little mountain. I'm so excited. It's so juicy and it just dissolves in your mouth. So if you've never had daikon before, have some right now. It's so good. Kitano Katsu Sake is a local sake brewed in Nemuro, Hokkaido. It was established in 1887, and the stable climate and clean air of Nemuro is said to be the reason for this sake's mellow and delicate flavor. That's quite fruity. Oh, it has got a little bit of a kick at the end. It's quite strong, but it's quite fruity and refreshing. I really like this. I thought I would want hot sake because it's so cold outside, but this is served at a chilled temperature and it's so refreshing and pleasant. I'm really glad I chose this. I can't believe this is only half of one cabbage roll. It's massive. The cabbage on the outside is so juicy, and the meat on the inside is a little bit salty, and together it makes the perfect combination. This is delicious. So what makes this izakaya different from traditional Japanese izakayas is the fact that it's got a bit of a modern twist. So you're still standing like you do in a Japanese izakaya, a traditional one, but it's a lot lighter in here, and they have pop culture displays and gorgeous sake displays. So if you're looking for that traditional Japanese style, you still get that here, but with a nice modern twist. The lighting is quite bright and it's nice. I really like it in here. If you ever come to Hokkaido, there are two things you're going to see a lot of: milk and corn. Hokkaido is famous for both milk and corn, so if you ever visit, I really recommend you try both of those things. And I'm about to dig into some fried corn. The fried corn was a lovely treat. It was both salty and crunchy and made for the perfect izakaya snack. Seis-stand had a very warm and welcoming atmosphere and cleverly mixed all the traditions of a Japanese izakaya with modern decor. So just a short walk from Odori Park is Susukino, and currently there is an ice sculpture festival happening. So it's not just snow sculptures, there are also ice sculptures too. And we've just seen this one here from Sushi Zanmai, which has real fish frozen inside. I thought it's so simple, but it's so beautiful to look at, and it immediately grabs your attention. It's really cool that cars can drive along next to it. So can you imagine just driving on your way home from work and seeing this view outside your car window? Wow. So you can probably see a few lights right next to the sculptures at the moment. And that's because in the evening, these are lit up. Just like with the snow sculptures in Odori Park, these ice sculptures will be lit up as well. And it looks magical, almost festive actually. It's a real shame that this doesn't happen during Christmas time, because I think that would be so wonderful, but still it's super impressive to look at, and it's just amazing. I love this, it's so nice, and you almost forget how freezing cold it is because you're so absorbed in the beauty of these ice sculptures. And then I start talking at the camera and I'm suddenly aware of how cold it really is. With the snow sculptures in Odori Park and the ice sculptures here, you can see that they have workers around at all times, and you can see them dusting off the sculptures in case there's been a bit too much snow. So they're putting work into this constantly to make sure all the sculptures look their best. And I think that's quite an interesting job. It's probably really cold for them to be out here all day, but I just love the attention to detail and how much care goes into maintaining all of these sculptures. In the evening, all of the sculptures are lit up and some use music and projection mapping to tell a story. Vendors serving local street food make the Snow Festival a perfect place to hang out with friends. Well, that's it for today's video. This has been a really interesting experience, and there's so much to see here. It's really hard to fit it all into one day, but it means that if you do come to Sapporo during the Snow Festival, you will definitely not be bored. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.